Hello everybody, I told you I was gonna do this. I was gonna post a little bit about the Sephiroth today, and of course if I say I'm gonna do it, then at least I'm gonna have to put out a short little video about it. And you see here we got our nice sketches. These are kind of funny. But I really wanted to talk and elaborate on the Sephiroth, you know. Of course we play Final Fantasy. Now we say Sephiroth, you know, but it used to be pronounced Sephiroth before that awesome video game came out. And we're gonna go bottom up and look at human development so that we can go a little bit further than just the Muladhara chakra while doing the Muladhara chakra. And so what I'm trying to convey here is that we have into spiritual development is the bottom-up human development, right? And so it's like we start in a oneness origin, a source, if you want, or everything, the alpha, omega. And this is very hard to distinguish. You know, can you imagine if you were everything and nothing? So there would be nothing to, there's nothing to hold on to. There's not something that you can distinguish yourself with. So you know, if you're everything, and you have to separate to kind of know yourself. And so from being separate, you gain a great understanding and wisdom to kind of manifest what is good. And here you have the cup. This is my symbol. I stole this one. This is Alex Gray paint these faces, you know, and it's like you're surrounded by stuff that is like dead things, that they're not you, or you're different from that, and so you can start to define yourself. And that's kind of like the cup that allows you to access that inner light and actually have a relation with it. So it's like he's looking to one side and like, no, that's not me. He's looking this way, well, that's a little bit too much, that's not me either. But right here in the middle, yeah, I feel good. And from that I can be part of this greatness. And so we're looking at the kingdom symbol, which is the lowest part. But you know, this one is supposed to go down, but we're using it to go up right now since we're working on Muladhara. And it's like this symbol is the black bile, the green and the red fluids, and the yellow bile, right? And this is like the four humors and the four elements, and it's also the symbol of theta. Now, theta is also a brainwave state. It's the name of a brainwave state that's between 4 and 8 hertz in frequency in the brainwaves. And it's good for memory, meditation, and intuition. So here you have these 4 colors, and we go into the 4 elements. And instead of using the 4 humors, we got something better now from psychology. This is called the big 5 personality trait. And 4 of these big 5 personality traits is neuroticism. So that would be the earth element and neuroticism. Why are people neurotic? They want to feel safe. So that one we can tie up to the Muladhara. And then it's we can look at agreeableness. I put that one on red, but this is the highest chakra. This is the big one this is the highest of all the chakras that we're gonna take in this video. And I thought of the blood flow throughout your body. You know, like just notice your breathing. Breathe in. You know, you're breathing manually. Now, do you feel safe? Do you feel like, it's probably gonna be safe right now? You know, think about it. Do you feel the weight of your body? No. Maybe we can go into sensuality. Do you feel a sensuality with your body, and conscientiousness and fire? You know, do you feel that that the fluid and hardness of the bones, and everything going on, and then the heart beating and blood pumping through your veins, okay? And my question now is, are you breathing, or are you breathing manually? So who's doing the breathing? And it's like you can kind of meditate on these kinds of elements, right? So with this one, it's not the pushover agreeableness. It's the based, I can actually negotiate salary. I have this. I have conscientiousness. I have extroversion. It's not like being a doormat. It's the perfected form of agreeableness. It's looking at somebody doing something and through compassion into empathy, understand what they're doing and immediately copying it. Like if, Kakashi from Naruto, he can copy the techniques. He's a ninja that just copies bunch of techniques, and he's got that's like the power of that one, and it's necessary because you have to learn fast. And then you have extroversion, of course, swadhisthana, satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction. So it's okay to be, you don't have to be just because you're not good with, say, social interactions. Just because you have a little bit of social anxiety or whatever, just because it feels kind of scary to walk up to women, does not mean that you don't have a need for good game. You gotta have to get out there, and that's extroversion, because that's a seeking. It's not enough with safety. You want satisfaction, you want sensuality, you want pleasure, right? And then it's conscientiousness. Then you're gonna have to learn. You're gonna have to learn, man. And that's the fire. That's the fire. Now you have to keep your will. And anybody who's done self-help books knows that it's so. A lot of it, taking on these new behaviors, can be very difficult. It's like fitting into shoes that are not your type, and then of course agreeableness, I already went through that. So those are the 4 elements of personality that are not going into this openness, which is kind of higher. Like once you got the basics down of the world, you wanna ask yourself the deeper questions. So you don't. You're not just some stupid dude like, oh, what if a dog was actually spelled cat? It's like, wow, you got to be a little bit more perfected in these 4 other elements so that you can absorb this and get up to this. And this is going to be the foundation for these other support systems here. And here we have, so embodying the major arcana, the world. So yeah, these symbols, these are arcane symbols of the tarot. These ones, this is the sticks, it's the cups, it's the swords, and it's the pentacles or coins. And these are also cards that deal with certain meanings that you observe in the world, and it's a way to work with it. And what we want to eventually arrive at is through embodying or understanding the major arcana. We arrive at the world, the completion of a day, into sleep, into dream. You can be a world, right? So everybody is maybe everyone has had this feeling of being in a dream and immediately realizing oneness with the dream. It's like, I am everybody I see, I'm everything here, I'm the world. So that's now you've arrived here. Now you're arrived at a foundation for openness, for experience, because here is like, I can do this. Nothing is off the table. So, but then it's like, this is too much, right? So you gotta have something here to distinguish yourself against, and you gotta have something here to distinguish yourself against. But that's kind of like that's the next video, I guess. Furthermore, I think it's wise to, even though if you're working here, I think you should also go through and just build that line here. Build the line Vibrational tonal conditioning. Please, everybody, please do this, because this is like a Kriya, and Kriyas can be very simple, but that doesn't make them less powerful, arguably, you know, the more subtle a Kriya is, and the more it allows you to condition yourself and build a system within yourself, the better it is. So I'll go over this one more time. Vibrational tonal conditioning, and I use 8 chakras. I also have the higher heart here, thumb, and it has 3 petals, so 1 for the arms and 1 for going upwards into the throat. So those are the petals. And then it's like here, we're gonna go through this again. And this is so important. So you build the line upwards here. You build the line upwards in your center line. It's Lam, Vam, Ra, Yam, Tham, Ha. Sorry. And then when you've built all of this, then you can kind of try to zit like this by going or zit like that. And if you if you've built a very good one here, if you've built a very good one here, you can feel it. And when you start to feel it, what you want to do is, like, I did this and I didn't know about this, and I did it. It was kind of a rewarding experience. So I had built a very good line here, and then just by accident I happened to listen to a song by a band named Tool, and this song is called Lateralis, and I'd already done a ton of this. So I was very used to, like, the sound of, like, I was very good at this. And in that song, I don't want to spoil it for you, but let me tell you this: if you get this and you become very sensitive to this and you listen to that song, you're gonna have you're in for a treat, let me just put it that way. Lateralis by Tool. And also extra, you can use YouTube, hearing phones, earphones, and a blindfold, quality blindfold from Amazon. It doesn't have to be that expensive, or eBay, or AliExpress. And then slow tones for lower chakras, and fast, high for the higher ones, right? So listen to a vibration for each chakra, lower to higher, or if focused, full hearing spectrum, write it up. All right, so that would be a full hearing spectrum. There's this hearing test that goes like it goes like that. And also using strong faith with powerful visualization and enactment, extend beyond body with a higher octave following routine. So this is a little bit advanced. You have to look, when I say advanced, it's like, it's not that it's difficult, it's that you need this first. You need that first. You need a good connection here, and then you can go and extend higher. So na 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 na, and just higher and higher and higher. So that can actually put you in a trance, I would say. If you do that and your eyes start going up into your head, enjoy it. Now, common blockages in awareness is you just started out, right? So you need to feel safety and you need to feel calm. So, you might have to wait 5 minutes with your eyes closed before you can go from here into here. So that's just something to keep in mind. You're not going to immediately hit a theta state upon closing your eyes, unless you got something, you're very well conditioned in meditation. So here, this up to this needs focus through diaphragm. You gotta want it, right? So here, everything here is guts, right? It's guts. And because of that, it can be very difficult to come up here And because of that, you just go around here. If you pay attention to your awareness, it's like, damn, I lost it. I didn't go up there. I'm actually over here. I'm not going up here. So what we do is hum, you know, and we feel the diaphragm, and then we go up. So you, with this one, willpower, you gotta want it. Really focus, relax, focus. You need focus here to go. You know, you cannot relax your way to this. And here, you gotta believe. So this means when you come here, you've opened your heart, right? And it's gonna be like, okay, so I'm now getting mystical experiences, and I gotta believe. If I believe, I can make them occur. So you want to believe, you do this, and you get up here, and then you start to doubt, and you feel guilty, and you go back here. And you can also come up here. You just back down here. It's like, no, you're not ready to ascend yet. And then you gotta do it again, and you gotta do it again. So you gotta believe, and that's that one. And that's the classical chakra system right there. Yeah.